Alright boys, we're going to look at this HF2 again. We're going to show this Manticore and this M8 Coil. You know, there's an old boy over on the friendly forum. I think he goes by the name STETAM or something like that. You know, I could have a lot of fun with him if I could go detecting with him in a park or something. Around an open session stand. You know, I could have some fun if I had this call. He's playing with that machine right there. He owns a Manticore, I believe. He says you got to dig it all, boys. Well, some people ain't got time to dig it all. Some people ain't physically capable of digging it all. Some sides don't need to be turned in to where it looks like a damn groundhog and beaver and everything else has been in there digging. Alright, so here we go. You see that? Now that's enclosed, okay? That one's broken. You see that? It's broken. Somebody could cut one of them or it could get broke or whatever, fall in the ground. Alright, so how do these two machines compare here? Alright. Let me turn this camera off briefly here. Let this old school bus get by. You know, boys, gold rings and girls, you know, gold rings, silver rings, things like that are going to keep getting lost in these sites. But these damn old coins, silver coins, they don't make them anymore. They ain't made them for a while, okay? So I don't know what people will be doing 20 years from now with metal detectors looking for old coins. I don't know. So here we go. We're going to look first at this enclosed one here with this HF2 coil. 29 kilohertz channel 0. I've got 65 in the meter, okay? That would interest me out in a park or something, sports field. I transitioned to 89 kilohertz bed channel 6. Oh, you see that. You see that ID? I'm going to transition back to 29 kilohertz band. You see that. 7-point jump. That could be laying a mere 2 or 3 inches in the ground. That target would interest me. Here's 88.3 single frequency. You see it's reading higher even than the 29 kilohertz. So I would dig that thinking I could be over a gold ring, but that's not a gold ring, is it? So I would dig that. That would be some junk. But I wonder if I came over this one out there in that sports field. Now remember, it's broken. It reads in gold ring range as well. So we're going back here to the old 29 kilohertz band. 44. Well, that would likely be a small gold ring, okay? Alright. Now I just transitioned to the 89 kilohertz band channel 6. Look at there. ID is practically identical. I transitioned to the 88 kilohertz. Oh, look at there. Same ID. So the sharpshooter wouldn't be digging that one. I would let that old boy come behind me with that machine right there and he might dig that damn thing. So you see the difference there. This one is enclosed. This one is not. But they both read in their current form in gold ring range. Granted, that would probably be a smaller gold ring. I'm turning the Deus 2 off. Manticore's coming on. Alright. Alright, we're currently in all-terrain low conductors. We'll look at this one here. So we've got 31, 32 in the window. We got a nice dot down there. Alright. All-terrain high conductors. We've still got about the same ID. We still got that nice dot down there. .40 kilohertz. We still got a good signal with a dot down there. What about 5 kilohertz? Still got a signal with a dot down there. We'll slide over to the old broken outfit here, see what happens. So now we got a 12 and 5 kilohertz with sort of a little elongated there, but I don't know if I would rule that out as a potential go ring. Now we're at 40 kilohertz. I've got the same ID. I've got a dot down there. Now I'm in all-terrain high conductors multi-IQ. Look at that, what I got on that screen. Now I'm in all-terrain low conductors. Look what I got in that screen. So that old boy who goes by STETAM, I believe, he'd probably dig that damn thing, huh? And if I would have checked that target with that call and would have been in front of him, I'd have been turning around and I'd have been just grinning ear to ear, huh? Yeah, I know what you're fixing to do. You're not fixing to haul out no damn gold ring, probably. You see how that works? You know, this is sort of big with this coil, I think. It may get more people with this coil to start going into some sites with a lot of modern trash, and they can do their little inspecting with that coil. You know? I don't know what all these different sites has in them. I don't go everywhere. But you got to see these two machines in action, okay? Over. That would be a desirable with the HF2 to dig based on signal ID presentation, changing frequency like I'm doing. That one would be a no digger. With this machine right here, with what the sharpshooter knows, I would have to dig both of those. Looking for a gold ring. Now granted, that small, that pull ring broken would be probably likely a smaller gold ring, okay? And I'm basing that on me sweeping the smaller ring that I have with this machine and that machine and a Deus 2 with a low frequency coil. I hope you enjoyed the video.